Well, hello, and welcome. This is Joanna with Jewel Design, and we are going to get on here really quick today. This is our Thursday video. I know I said we started a project. The project I wanted to start might be a little bit more in depth than we thought, so we're going to make that Saturday. And I thought as the holidays are literally upon us, people are traveling this weekend, whatnot, as we get into 4th of July, that I would just do a quick sort of like Etsy share type feel, let you know the two journals that are in, what's going on in the two shops. And then we will jump in and do a number of things in the Altered book on for Saturday, which then will lead, I think, to a matching project come Monday. So, you know, we'll do a nice little weekend craft thing, kind of ordeal. But I think I'm just going to make this really quick and easy. So I am a Jewel Design. I am a graphic designer, right? So we do, and both of them are here actually, but a Jewel Design, Etsy.com, has all the digitals that I've created over the past couple of years. And since we are now on my, oh my gosh, is this my 5th anniversary? Oh my gosh, we're my 5-year anniversary. We started in July of 2020. And I've been, I designed, it's been a little quietly, but there's still the great things that if you're new to me and new to the shop, both shops, or new to my YouTube, you haven't found my stuff. So being my anniversary and Christmas in July now, this weekend, starting today, I think I started today, Thursday, through Sunday night, all of my Christmas digitals that I've created, the kits, the words, and one other small journal card kit, are 10% off as an anniversary Christmas and July sale. They are featured on the top, but if you click on the holiday seasonal category, all of my Christmas digitals right now, at least the good size ones, are up for sale starting today and going through Sunday night, okay? Otherwise, there's all my other digitals. There's some print on demand. If you can't print and you see any of my digitals that you want, of course, message me. I will be more than happy to do what we call a custom order on demand supply thing. You see there's some listings that say that. But I haven't done anything for the Christmas yet. I totally haven't got there yet, but I will do that, of course, come August, September. I will do some print-on-demand Christmas kits. But if you want something, need something, cannot print it yourself, let me know right away. I can do a custom order for you, and we can get, one of the Christmas kits printed for you. And I will send a special discount your way if you tag me from this video and message me over on Etsy on the jeweldesign.etsy.com side. And say, I need this kit printed. I can't print them. I'll be more than happy to give you a little discount, and we can get you that printed and sent to you right away via priority. Okay. So we've got the anniversary Christmas and July sale going on there on the digital side. And then, of course, new or old, whatever, we got, the design journal and supply. This is where all this stuff is. We still have things in store. We have bells, we have charms, we have mesh, we have organza ribbon, all still for sale. I have a little bit of everything going on right now. Not for sale, but to sell. Not for sale. Not on sale. To sell. But I have the red, the green, and the white mesh individually. I have it as our usual 18-inch sample set. We have the organza in 5 colors up together. Christmas charms, Christmas bells, plus hordes of red and white, green and white, or not green, gold and white bags that are great for the holidays. So there's some stuff in there still that's perfect for the holidays. For if you're starting some Christmas and July ordeals and you need some basic supplies, I will get them out to you right away. All good stuff. But we do have some new things in the shop. So I did mention it on Tuesdays that I had this up for sale, so I want to show it to you guys, right? Woohoo. I'm hoping the color's okay. I feel like it's dark. Why doesn't that surprise me? And I don't know if I can get in here. Let's see if we can get in here carefully without messing with everything. Could just be on my end. I think it's okay. All right. So we do have the vacation. I know here we're talking about Christmas, but we are in the summertime. So we are dealing with the beautiful retro Seaside vacation journal. It is 40 pages. It's 26 pages that are completely for sure journaling capable, memory keeping photographs. Glue whatever you want onto it, right? So there's more pages, but there's definitely 26 to write on, 40 total in place, plus a cute insert. So it's all decorated. It is a file folder cover, nice, simple, easy. It's rounded to keep it from being jagged, so I don't need to put corners on it. And then just covered with paper on each end and sewn in as usual. So it is tied. I do put grommets, and I tied it with sari silk beautiful blue that sort of pulls for some of all the different colors. I did work on a number of these things, but a majority of it I ended up doing off on my own. So we have a cute belly band using packaging. Just covered it up. Very, very surfboardy, which I loved with on the beach here kind of feel. But it is a belly band tuck, so I put 2 of my journal cards in here. Everything is backed and inked accordingly. So you've got journal cards there, beautifully done. We've got the double pocket, so I put all the journal cards in here, put some tags in here, this is pretty simple. I did not go crazy with it. We did not put a lot of lace in place. We did things here, like I decorated pockets or things, but I kept the journaling capabilities pretty simple, pretty flat, so you could glue things on, you could write on them, you could attach, detach, whatever that you felt necessary and needed as you worked on it. But see, these are the type of 26 pages. If it's not this kind of backing, you have things, I don't have one of those pages yet. You have the blue eco dyed. This is the fun insert. There's a chunk of shells instead of a doily. This is all writable. Sorry guys, I try to get away from that. It keeps happening. She gets to get through, darn it. So yeah, there's 26 pages to write on. There's fun little things to do, right? A flip out, another thing behind it. I had fun when I could, but there's plenty of writing. This is great for a 2 to 3 week vacation spot, and we get to just write. Journal in it, hopes, dreams, thoughts, fun things that you did. This is fun, more things you did, special dates, whatever. Have fun with those pages. We have the beautiful belly band. I did make it a double. This one is more of has an extended one. Right here, right? And then I added a piece. So you could tuck in here, but it's really shallow. I think it's a very shallow tuck. I mean, but you could put a little something maybe tucked in there that might stick out. But then we have a double tag, double journal tag that's great to write on, since that place wasn't writable. We're not making it writable. So if you don't have the 26 pages, we do have some extra pieces to write on. So we did this double journal, double stack, sort of stacked, but there's space, to put more journal cards in. I think it was more fun decorating the little corners of the pockets more than anything. This one's the only one I'm a little bummed about that I went too gusseted. And then the bag does have a small blue lace pocket because it has some journal cards, tags, and then there's some little goodies sitting in here if you wanted to decorate. There's some tabs, there's some flags, little things like that in here that if you wanted to enhance this journal as you saw fit, you could do so. So it's a really simple journal, not quite naked journal. It's a semi-naked. It means I have some pockets, I have some cute little things in here, but lots of pages for you to write on for a summer adventure. I really feel, I got someone who likes her retros and the beaches and a little lighthouse, and could be a great gift for someone who just likes this and wants to write for the summer. I said 26 pages isn't quite a full month, but I think, like I said, I think it's great for a vacation. Beautiful for vacation. And it'll go out within 2 to 4 days. Let me know that you need it for a very specific date. I will get it out ASAP to you. It always go out priority. So, that alone makes it a 3-day ordeal shipping wise. But I tried to get things out within 24 hours of receiving the order. So that is up in Etsy. I did put together a rose gold charm bundle. I decided that we have these in antique, bright gold, and silver, and I found rose gold. And this is like that pinky, bright, coppery rose gold. Very, the brighter color. So we have the charms. They're like under 1/2 inch if you don't count the dots. The hold. These guys alone are about just shy of 1/2 inch. You've got bowl pins now to match, because we always give you guys bowl pins to match the rose charms. And then there are a number of ball chains. These are about 4 inches. They come with their little connectors on the end, right? And these are great to make tassels and other dangles. So this cute little rose gold, instead of having to buy them in, hordes of 50 to 100 plus, and from different places to get all of these, you get 6 of each of them. 6 bowl pins, 6 charms, 6 ball chains, and it's just a cute little rose gold bundle. I was trying to see if you can, too much of a glare. But yeah, anyway, they're really pretty in person. The colors are a little dark in the photo, so please don't take that verbatim. It is a brighter, gorgeous rose gold color. So those are new in the shop. We updated our vintage muted File folders is now sets of 5. I had a problem with the vendor, so I had to do some tweaking, but we have those. Our bottles are back in stock. And then this one is done. I have not done the cover. It's not listed yet. I'm still debating, but for the most part, I wanted to show you the final. And I don't think I'm going to do anything with the front cover. I think I'm going to leave it empty, leaving it for the person who gets this, because I feel it is a dream journal. I feel that it's all your hopes and dreams and journaling moments. I feel being, if you're going to personalize it, I feel it maybe needs to be done by the person who buys it. Because I just couldn't decide what to do with it and how to do it, and I didn't want to pick and choose and then not sell because it didn't speak to the person who, maybe the quote didn't speak to the person or whatever. So at this time, it's just got a gorgeous gold, like champagne, muted gold, pale muted gold ribbon around it. So there's plenty of room to as tight or as poofy as you want. Plenty of room there to this gorgeous thing. All right. It is another file folder cover. If you haven't been watching the kit, there is a whole Floral Dreamer playlist for this. Everything I've created with it so far that I've done on camera is there, but I did finish all the itsy bitsies. But it's file folder with cover. It's lace on the edges, nice and tight. So let's take this off. Yeah, so I hadn't decided. This will be up. You can message me here. You can message me on Etsy if I don't get it up yet. But it is next to be listed. So there are a number of pages. I didn't write that down, huh? I think I counted at one point, but there's quite a bit. I think it's in one of the listings, but we have plenty of pages here. We have a lot of fold-out pages. Everything now has its sort of fussy cut decor instead of stamping a corner, or I tried to on most pages that flipped out. You can see where it starts and stops. But you have all this writing space. It is a traveler's notebook, so it is, the pages are more 8 by 4 1/4. The whole thing is only 8.5 by 4.5, something like that. It's definitely smaller than your standard journal, but it's not a tall skinny. So that's why they sort of drop into the TN or traveler's notebook size. Plenty of writing. They had lace, they had trim, trim, lace, washi on the end, or fussy cuts on the more larger writing pages. Some are just plain. We have these. Now this opens up and it's decorated and you have writing space here. Got to watch me do that. This one has 2 tags in it and you can untie it and you have a full writing space. Okay, those things are shown. Again, this one just has a tabby, cute tab on it so you can open up, and it is almost 3 pages deep. All right, there's a lot in here to write on. It's a great journal to really journal in, write in. Maybe not so much memory keep, but there's a pocket here to put in something very specific. You want to make yourself a little vision board, a to-do list, a wish list, something you can, room to tuck something in. Right. I did do some fun, what's the word? Stickles. There we go. Stickles. I wanted to, both in the lace, on the moon, on the walkway. Another journal card that tucks in and out. A little tight, but it's there. Well, it fits. But lots of writing space. Went out of the lace to our little journal card so you could pull them out. Everything has a dark thing, but a nice good black pen or dark blue pen. A dark blue pen would be so pretty on this. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, find yourself a good dark blue pen and it'd be absolutely gorgeous in here. This one unties and opens up where you get 2 squares, 2 pockets in it. So you have to go. I'll link the last video so you can see how this one works and how this one works to write on. And there is a video for the zigzag too. So again, they're all in the playlist. If you've missed this is the first time you've seen this. This is, there is a playlist with all under the Floral Dreamers journals or paper kits, and everything is pretty much been. I did round a lot of the corners here to help things open and close better. That one still catches a little bit, but everything's been, touched in some form. Has little things that are really, pretty, that hopefully match what's beside it. We end up putting a very large journal card in here. I found a piece of packaging, really thick. Almost works as a writing board also, I noticed. It is a journal card. You could write on this. It might be a little slick. You may want to put another piece of paper on it. It might, though, also work really well as a writing board, actually. It's almost the right size. You could use it as a writing board. Even though there's a little bit of a divot there, I think for the most part you could easily right, turn it. You could use this as a writing board if you really wanted to, and it's in a great spot. I even decorated that little flap. Little things in the corners. I had to play. I couldn't help myself. I did have fun at the end. I did, started adding fun things. This is one of our new muted index cards. Inked it, put a little header here so you can see it, but you can, you turn it either way and you can write on it and then you just tuck it in. So I thought that was a lot of fun decorating one end of that. But this has lots of writing space in the listing. If I get to that point, if it doesn't get sold ahead of time, I will list every page, knowing that some of them double, right? I'll just count pages here, but knowing that there are a lot of them that do double out. And so I just had a lot of fun adding, lace in different places in different ways. But you can see, we've got middle, we've got edges, got top, we got bottom. So little things everywhere, really gorgeous, very elegant. This is my Dreamer's Traveler's Notebook, giving someone, I hopefully, gateway into their dreams, inspirations, wishes, new stages in their lives, whatever it might be. But gorgeous kit, and absolute gorgeous kit, and I think a really pretty journal that would make a wonderful gift for someone who just needs a little something. Maybe to finish their year off or start their new year off. I know who would think it's only July, but it's maybe you buy it now and it's a gift for later. I do a better job on that later. I'm like, ugh, I love when I cannot get it. I'm like, I had that down right, just right. There's a way to do it, but I get it one moment and then I can't the next. So anyway, it is in the process of being up next, unless someone tags me here or in the Etsy shop. And says, hey, I'd really like to have access to that. And I can always just do a custom order on Etsy, and knowing that you're getting the Dreamer's Journal according to, I cannot believe I goofed that up. Sorry, that is bugging me. I'm like, that is not working for me. Oh, but it's beautiful. I'm glad I'm done with it. I do have one more to do with the kit. I may do a very, very naked journal. I just have to decide what fabric I want on the outside with an Amazon bag, and we're going to do a lot of whatever pages I have left, along with some coffee dyed. We'll do a very simple naked journal next. I probably won't do it on camera. I'll show it off to you guys. But so it'll be one more piece out of these kits that I printed. I want to make sure I use all of it up. And so, but the Dreamer's Traveler's Notebook is next to show up on the Etsy. And if you go to look for it and you don't find it, please message me for make sure. It's just that I haven't just, it wasn't that you missed it. It's just that I hadn't got to it yet. I got ahead of myself. So, but I wanted to show it to you before I took photos and whatnot. So there you go. So that is the Design Journal Supply and Shop, where journals are sold, Laura Chandler stuff is sold, all of our supplies are sold, and then you go to the other side, the jeweled design side, for digitals and print work. Right? If you want my digitals printed, this is where you get them also. Occasionally, I do have some print work with bags and things that are bundled here in the shop. When you want some printouts and some bags to do stuffed items, those are there, of course, also. But between the two, you're all set. So definitely check it out. Take a peek. Look at the shops. The digital side has some sales going on and welcoming in the Christmas in July. The supply side has Christmas items left over. I never really dropped them off, but I made them very prominent, and they are still in stock before we get going again late in the season late in the summer for the new Christmas season. We'll make sure we are restocked fully, but it's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for joining me, liking, loving, commenting, making sure you hit all the notifications and the alerts and stuff so you don't miss anything as we go from 1 week into the next, 1 month into the next. You want to make sure you don't miss out on anything that's going on here on the channel and in our shops. So I love you all very much. Have a happy 4th of July, a wonderful weekend, whether it be summery, quiet, maybe getting a little summer rain. I don't know. It's been muggy, I guess I'm hearing in some places. So enjoy it all, revel in it, make the most of it, and we will talk to you guys all, hopefully, on Saturday as we craft another set of pockets and interactive pages. Love you all. Bye-bye.